So Kiyose 418, this is another Cleanse and Control Maelstrom of War mission with James's Dark Angels being supported by Imperial Knight Titan and JP's Dark Eldar. So this is deployment, and
I want to point out that I'm very discouraged in the dice because last night they were just all not in my favor. Just one of those nights. But what really discouraged me is Christian got a 6 yesterday. James got a 6 again. It's like 2 games in a row. Like, I'm not going to church this Sunday.
or maybe you should.
Maybe I should go to church.
Go to confession at this point.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is deployment. Okay, so this is the end of the Dark Angels shooting turn 1, and they have claimed first blood by destroying that Ravager on that ruins, and now it is going to be Dark Eldar turn 1. Okay, so this is the end of Dark Eldar turn 1, and there was an incredible amount of shooting from the gun line here onto the Company Master's retinue. Everyone in the retinue, as well as Librarian, were killed, and the Company Master is by himself out here. So that is the end of Dark Eldar turn 1. Now it is Dark Angels turn 2. That is the end of Dark Angels turn 2. And they have formed a very strong fire base here with advanced elements in the Dreadnought as well as the Imperial Knight Titan. The Company Master sought shelter behind these ruins, and there's quite a lot of fire which is projected onto the gun line, and another Ravager was destroyed. That is the end of Dark Angels turn 2. It is now Dark Eldar turn 2. Okay, so this is the end of Dark Eldar turn 2, and the major thing is that the Wraith Knight advanced forward and shot at and killed the Dark Angels Company Master. So that was the major thing, and the Dark Eldar scored some points from tactical objectives. Okay, it's going to be Dark Angels turn 3. Okay, so this is the end of Dark Angels turn 3, and the Dark Angels continue to have a strong fire base, and the Dreadnought, undaunted, keeps marching forward. The Imperial Knight Titan charged and destroyed the Wraith Knight, and one of the Ravagers here was I think stunned. It's crew stunned, so it's only snapshots, and it's immobilized as well. All right, so that is the end of Dark Angels turn 3. It is now Dark Eldar turn 3. Okay, so this is the end of Dark Eldar turn 3, and there was quite a lot of firing, that went out from the Dark Eldar forces, but nothing very substantive. So it is now going to be Dark Angels turn 4. Okay, so this is the end of Dark Angels turn 4, and the Dreadnought has moved forward, and these guys with the Imperial Knight Titan are here too. So they're pressuring the fire base of the Dark Eldar. So that is the end of Dark Angels turn 4. It is going to be... Okay, so high drama at the end of Dark Eldar turn 4. There were some assaults by witches that took out the Dreadnought, and 3 witches jump on the Imperial Knight with haywire grenades, caused 5 hits because of a penetrating hit, and detonated it, and they were also killed in the blast. So that is the end of Dark Eldar turn 4. It is going to be Dark Angels turn 5. So this is the end of Dark Angels turn 5. They put some firepower downfield, killed 2 witches in that group that had killed the Dreadnought. And I forgot to mention last turn the Dark Eldar moves 2 Venoms here, and one of which became wrecked now. Okay, so that's the end of Dark Angels turn 5. Now it is Dark Eldar turn 5. Okay, so this is the end of Dark Eldar turn 5, and there was some shooting from the battlements on top of that ruin, which was deflected by the power armor of these Dark Angels, and some jet bikes moved from this position all the way down over there behind that Shrine of the Aquila, and some passengers disembarked to secure this objective here, and there's a Venom behind the Shrine of the Aquila there. So that is the end of Dark Eldar turn 4. Turn 5. and it is going to be potentially the end of the game right now. So this is the end of Dark Angel's turn 6, and this squad here ran up, and this squad here was projecting a lot of firepower onto the headquarters unit on the battlements, and it's going to be now Dark Eldar turn 6. Okay, so this is the end of turn 6, Dark Eldar, and these two Venoms passengers and those Blasterborn reduced this 10-man Space Marine squad to 1, and he passed his morale check. And now it is going to be the roll on this green dice to see if the game ends on a 1, 2, or 3. And the game ends. And the final score is Dark Eldar 10 and the Dark Angels 6. Okay, so that's the end of the game.